Hey, welcome to the show. This is part 2 of the 4K UHV 55-inch smartboard by HKMLC. If you haven't seen video 1, part 1, check that out in the videos down below. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the table right here. So you can insert different tables. Let's say you're working in mathematics. And let's say I want to do a 9 by 9. So I insert it, and there you go. All right, so then you can, put in like a graph or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a mind map. This is really interesting. So let's say I'm going to be talking about, a cat. Not sure why I said cat, and you'll notice, boom, it has that smart writing in there already. So I don't have to go to that. And so let's say I want to say, okay, a cat has fur, tail, and let me see here, we'll just say teeth. You're putting me on the spot today. All right. And so different characteristics of a cat. And if you want to, you can change these right here. And you can add more. And you can move this whole thing around. Just like that. And size it up. And do all kinds of cool stuff. So this is really a cool option. Especially if you're a teacher or doing business or I could see this like in marketing or advertising, setting up something like that. Let's go ahead and hit clean all. Let's go over to sticky notes. I don't know about you, but I like the old sticky notes, the old yellow sticky notes. I got them all over my computer. But here you can add a sticky note. So maybe I just need to put in lunch. Let me see here. L-U-N-C-H. And space at, and then numbers at 12, and hit OK. Boom. Sets you up a little sticky note over there. Liking that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at preview. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and write a couple things. I'm going to put 84 right here, 36 right here. And let's say I want to make a gigantic canvas. So I go ahead and hit select, use my 2 fingers right here, and bring that in, just like that. And now I can write another problem. Whoops, write another problem like right here, 84 plus 27. Maybe I write a smiley face right here. And maybe I want to zoom out again. All right, so I take my 2 fingers, bring that out, just like that. I can move it around. And then I can put, 42 over here. And now I want to zoom in to 84. So I take that, and now I can zoom in. And now what preview does is it allows you to take a look at your entire screen setup that you have right here. So that's kind of a cool little option. All right, let's go ahead and hit clean all. You have a grid, which is nice. So if maybe you're doing handwriting or you want to write something, so I can just say, not sure why I'm thinking of cats today. My cat was kind of going around, so you can set this up, kind of cool. So all kinds of cool stuff to do here. Has redo. So let's say I'm just going to write these lines down right here. So you have a lot of redos right here. And then, like I said, over here, you can add a page and delete. You can move around. Cool, different things. All right, I think we covered this area. Let's go over to this little option here. And you'll see that when I click on this one, it'll show what windows I was working on. And for me, I just find that easier to close out. So you can do it that way. Or if I was back here in Note, I'm going to go back and I'll show you how you can also close out. So let's say and then here you can hit exit, just like that. And it will ask you if you want to save this. So I'm going to hit don't save. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the other options on our touchscreen right here. Here are the 9 dots. You're going to be using this quite a bit. So go ahead and hit 9 dots. When you first get your touchscreen, you want to set up Get Store. All right, going to fill out all the options right there. That allows you to use Play Store. And one downfall about this touchscreen is when I want to use it, my son wants to use it because now he has a gigantic gaming tablet that he can use. So you can install all kinds of different apps on here, drawing apps. You can install Zoom, PowerPoint, Google, all kinds of cool things. Take a look at what I installed so far. I installed Google Slides, PowerPoint, Chrome. I like using Chrome a lot. My YouTube Studio, and I also included a interactive digital globe for one of my educational shows that I'm using. So really nice. I love the display on this. It is so beautiful. Also has great speakers for sound. So right now it's going to show you a world map. I'm going to hit no, and just really nice. Just love it. I mean, the students love it when you put this in the classroom or if you're doing a presentation. Now I'm going to go ahead and click this. Now see this button right here? This shows you everything that is opened. So I can just go ahead and click X on there and shut down everything, which is super useful. This also has your drives. So it does hook up to the cloud drive right here. But these are all your different folders here that you can set up. And then you can save things or access things. All right, right now I'm going to go ahead and show you all the tools that you have. You got a lot of tools that you can use. First of all, I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to access my YouTube channel. So bring up my YouTube channel, and let's say I want to grab maybe a comment from my YouTube channel, and I'm going to go over here and I'll go ahead and hit the tools button right here, and I can use what's called crop right here. I'm going to take crop, and now I can move this around to what I want to use right here. And I can size it. And now here's some different options. I can save it to just a file, or I can put it right to my notepad, which I always will usually do. So this will go to my notepad, and boom, I can put this over here, line it up. I can size it to however I want that. Very useful. So when I'm doing a presentation, I can save pictures over there. Very cool. Let's take a look at the other tools that you have. You have a camera. So I can take that camera. Here's the camera right up here. Here's my back of my studio. Actually made a log cabin. And I got different studios in my basement there. So I made a log cabin. And here's my green screen. And what I can do is I can take a picture right there. So take a picture in 1 second. Boom, just like that. And it's generating a QR code. That means if I got the audience out there, they can scan that and they'll get the image. I can also go ahead and just save it. And when I hit select save path, you can save it to a local file if you want to. And I can also open this file in a folder. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. I can also save this right to my notepad, just like that. Pretty cool. So I can size that down, just like that. Put that over here. All set to go. All right, let's take a look at some other options here. You have a timer. We went over that before. You have a stopwatch. And you have a record option, which is really cool. Let's take a look at that. You can record everything that you're writing, and it also records your voice. So you can hit the setup, your setting, and you can choose the resolution and where you want to save it. And let's go ahead and hit record. 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be adding 27 right here, plus 11. All right, 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 1, 3. All right, so then after you do that, you go ahead and hit the stop button here. And now I'm going to go ahead and open the folder. This saves this to a folder right here. All right, I got to close down my stopwatch and my timer right here. And now I just double click. Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be adding 27 right here plus 11. All right, 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 1, 3. All right, so then after you do that, you go ahead and hit. All right. Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're going to Okay, let's go ahead and stop that here. So we're going to hit exit. So in order to get out of that, you got to double click right there. And then I'm just going to shut this all down over here and show you some other options here. Okay, one more here. There you go. Okay, you also will have a poll kit, which is interesting. And you can create a questionnaire and then create a one of those scanner codes if you want to use that. And then you can also create a split screen, which is interesting. So let's say on one side of the screen, I want to put my camera, and then on the other side, I want to put my notepad. So then it'll create a notepad on that side here. And then that way, I can also move this around if I want to. All right, just like that. So that way, if I'm doing a Zoom meeting or something like that, I can be working on something over here, and I can take a look at my my video. All right, let's go ahead and click that off. And you'll get faster moving around with the windows. Let's take a look at another one here. You have your screen lock, your touch overlay. You even have a calendar that you can access. You can set up different things on your calendar. Let me see if I have anything set up here. On the 4th, I have to take my car and to get it fixed. So, cool little option. Like I said, this is not just like a TV. It's a regular, like smart tablet. So lots of different options. And then you have your freeze. But most of the time I'm using the crop tool. I just find using the crop tool a lot when I'm doing working with something on the internet, and I want to include on my smart pad there, on my notepad. So that'll put that right onto the notepad, and I can move it around here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple other settings on this board here. So here on the quick settings, you get your Android, HDMIs right here, your VGA, and then you can set your speaker settings and also the screen brightness. Go ahead and click that again. And then this is kind of interesting. Let's say that I set up my settings and I'm going to use it like in a Zoom meeting or different meetings. And then I want different settings for a class. And so I can easily set up a class setting or my standard settings or custom. And then you just move these around. So maybe you want the volume of your speakers to be different in a different setting. So you can also hit the screen, display, and adjust. All right, let me show you another tool that they use. You can access it using your 2 fingers, just like that. And then you can move this box around, this little menu, just like that. You can even throw it over to the side there, over here, or you can throw it up in the top, different places that you want to use that for. I'm going to put it right here. And you can access the whiteboard really fast. That's what this is right here. You can access settings. So let's take a look at the settings right here. You can set up your wireless, your network, everything like that, your Wi-Fi. You can even set up a hotspot, Bluetooth. Let's go over here to personal. You can set up a wallpaper. So you can set up, like right here, I just have it blue, so you can set up different wallpapers, and you can also customize that, which is really neat. Let's go ahead and take a look at input and output. You can, if you want to hear like a little sound when you click on that, you can set that up here. And you can also set up a mic mixer, USB lock, microphone, different things here. Let's go over to system, set up your date and time, your region. right here you can set up an email. So let's say you're working on a presentation and you want to send it to your email account. That's where you're going to enter your email right there. And then you have your startup and shut down system update. So if you can click here for system update, you check for that. Very easy. It just, bam, very fast. So I'm really happy with the connection with our internet. It's very, very fast on there. Then this one just tells you a little bit about the board right here, the device name. You can set that up yourself. It's running on Android version 11, and then your build number, and then this is my storage right here, and then that keeps track of your RAM and your storage. All right, let's go ahead and get out of that. You can draw on any screen that you want to. Maybe you're on the internet, and so you can go ahead and draw on any screen. Use the brush tool, you can clean it, and then this also has a couple other more options right here. Oops. You can save this picture right here to your notepad or to your cloud, and then when you're done, you just hit close like that. Let's go ahead and access this again, and you can hit the taskbar right here. You can go back. So another cool feature is you can customize this. So I added my PowerPoints, my Google Slides, a camera, and then the record right here, and also a timer. Very useful. And you'll notice in the beginning, I did like a little switch right here. I took my finger and I moved it just like that. And you can customize, let's say you're going to be doing a presentation and you don't want to show your screen yet. So you can customize this right here. There's all kinds of cool templates that you can use to customize this with, and you can even access some music to be playing. So when people are coming into a presentation, you can have this as your welcome screen, and when you're ready to get down to work, just move that over, boom, you're ready to go. Another thing I want to re-emphasize is that it has a 20-point touch. That means you could actually have 20 people up here making lines, and it will support that. And this whiteboard does include a free remote control, which is very useful. And let's take another look at that stylus pen. It fits perfectly right in here by magnet, right in between the two speakers. And with the magnet, you can attach it to anything metal, like this frame right here. And look at this beautiful screen right here. This beautiful screen has a brightness of 500. Most other screens will have a brightness of about 300. This looks beautiful, and you can adjust this brightness. It also has an automatic brightness to adjust to the environment, which is very nice. But this whole whiteboard right here, this whole whiteboard is made of a top-notch quality material. They have great customer support at this company. I mean, they'll get back to you right away. I had a question, and within a day, they emailed me back with some photos on how to set something up, and I was like, oh, that was easy. But yeah, I mean, take a look just at the workmanship on this. Beautiful. Just so bright. I love how bright it is. So you can definitely see this from far away. Looks great when I'm doing my YouTube videos. Just all the fine detail into it. Yeah. This is equipped with Wi-Fi 6, and other whiteboards will have Wi-Fi 5. This whiteboard is installed with eShare Pro. So if you visit eShare app, you can find out more about that. But it's some of the best software out there in the whiteboard industry. Hey, I tell you, I am loving this touchscreen by HKMLC. This is the 55-inch, and it has worked out great in my studio. In a classroom, it might work out great, or maybe you want to move to the 75-inch. Like I said, take a look at the video on their website. It explains all the details, all the information about the 75-inch touchscreen there. I'm able to give some nice, clean, professional-looking presentations on my YouTube channels. Yeah, and the kids love it. So I just like everything about it. Hey, make sure you take a look at their other videos on this. And like always, have a fun day. Adios. Goodbye.